Hello, everybody.
Hi.
So we are outside today and we are finally getting a chance to do the activity that I've been trying to do for a couple of weeks, but the weather hasn't permitted. Hello, Cole, wave into the camera and say hi.
Hi.
They probably can't see your head. Let's move this a little bit farther up so they can see you. Whoa, T-Rex, chill out. So for this activity, this is not a live video. This is recorded because we are outside and our Wi-Fi does not really connect too well out here. So we're taking a video and we'll post it. What you need for this one is paper. The roll paper, really long paper, was what I think is ideal, but I did not have any of that. You need some kind of markers.
Wobbly.
You could use crayons, you could use colored pencils, whatever you want, but you need some kind of writing utensil. I'm using markers so that we can see it.
Ooh,
And I brought out some tape only to keep the paper down so it doesn't blow up on Cole. It is not windy right now. In fact, it is, there's no breeze and it is quite warm. And you need, we're using critters, the little dinosaurs. You need things that are going to be interesting when you trace their shadow.
like stretch.
So shadow drawing is super fun because it gives you like an exaggerated view. I know Cole keeps turning them the other way, but as you can see, we're using these cool dinosaurs. And when you put them down, you get this really cool long shadow. You could do this with body. Hang on one second. You could do this with your bodies. It'd be kind of fun.
More longer.
I know, but hang on for a second, okay? So he's got a whole pile over here that's off camera that you can't really see him. A whole bunch of, put the troll over here. Let's see what that looks like. No, the troll. And the most important factor, this is part of the reason it's taken us so long to get this little activity, is you have to have the sun in the right spot. So you need early morning. We are at mid-morning right now, which is a little late. You need early morning or really late in the afternoon when the shadows are the longest. When the sun is right above us, the shadows are the shortest and you won't get a really interesting drawing or tracing out of it. We should have come out around 8 o'clock, maybe would have been better, but we just didn't have time. We were doing other stuff. Okay, so what you're gonna do, Colmar, is, do you want to just use black for right now?
Sure.
Is all you do is you just trace. Now I'm going to show you a trick. Notice that if you trace on this side, which would be your natural reaction, everybody else can see your your body shadow is blocking. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go on the opposite side over here. Yep, right there. Sit down right there. Get down on the ground. We can move the paper out of the way. No, don't worry about the camera, okay? You're going to get down on the ground and you are going to trace this direction. Now, I'm going to point out something here to everybody and to you. When you moved the dinosaur straight forward, it's kind of just a weird shape. You can't really even tell that it's a dinosaur, okay? You can do it like that, or to make it look more like a dinosaur, you can trace it that direction.
Oh,
okay?
I thought what you meant was like, you have to do it so it looks longer.
Well, you can do that. Absolutely. You can totally do that.
No,
it's just a matter of how you want to actually, if you want it to look like what it is. So like this penguin right here, kind of hard to tell that it's a penguin, no matter what direction. Whoa, T-Rex. So it's just going to look like a blob. What we could do, whoa, penguin doesn't want to stand up.
You mean peck.
Okay.
It's from Lion.
So what you could do real quick, I'll trace one. I'll trace Peck or whatever this is called, and you trace maybe one of the dinosaurs, and we'll show everybody what it looks like afterwards, okay?
Okay, my eyes are already burning.
Oh, well, we're only going to be out here for another minute,
Ah.
okay? So
Oh,
quite literally, you guys, all it is just tracing your shapes. I'm going to work right here because I know Cole's leaning over his, so it's a little tricky to see what he's doing. But all you do is you just trace the shadow that you see.
I'm not very good at tracing.
No, you're doing great. And then when you get to the bottom of it, so like right here, you can either trace around the actual object or you can move it out of the way and just kind of connect it. What I think is kind of fun is when you do it right at the edge of the paper. So then the edge of the paper, I'll draw a separate. Do you want me to do T-Rex too, real quick? All right, so that I can show them how we do it. So if I put this, so Cole can put his marker underneath all of this, what I could actually do is I could go right at the edge of the paper here. And I could trace right up against the edge of the paper. Probably I should have used smaller markers because these are fat, but that's all right. And I'm like, Cole's on the correct side. I'm not really on the right side because I'm creating my own shadow, which is making it really hard to see what the shape is.
So Mom is basically doing what you're not supposed to do.
No, I'm not doing what we're not supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
And then I already know that that's here. I don't know, it's just kind of fun. The one thing that I have done that's actually even more fun than this is like timed shadow drawings. And that's where you leave the character here, and if you wait about an hour and you come back out and you retrace, you'll notice that the shadow will be different. It'll be shorter, and then you trace that again. You do it with a plant. It looks really cool with flowers and leaves. And then keep coming like every hour or maybe even every 2 hours so you can see how the sun is shifted, and then you'll start to see that you'll get a mirror reflection, right? You'll get the opposite. So at some point the shadows will be flipped the other direction.
It's like you've
depending on the day.
grown.
It's like you've grown or you shrunk depending on which, you know, when you're doing it, right?
Yeah. The shrunken is like losing weight.
Is that right? Let's see if I can bring the camera around here so people can see you better.
Ta-da!
There's my backyard. Sorry about that, everybody. Let's see if everybody can see what we're looking at here.
Ta-da!
Can't see because I'm looking into the sun, but
smash, smash, smash.
and there you go. That's it. Shadow drawing. Super simple, super easy. Yeah. So that's it. Ta-da! All right, see you next time. Have fun shadow drawing. Enjoy the outdoors.